Why can't I hear anything? There she goes.
Mm, It's just a countdown right now. What's up, people? What's up, Sean?
Oh, what up, Johnny? I was like, can you hear me? Can you see me?
I think that's you, right?
That's me.
Wave at me if you can hear me. All right, guys. Um, Welcome to Just Two Guys. We're going to be
Us two
talking a
guys.
little bit about.
Jamel Holloway
Oh,
was
oh,
so
sorry,
good.
sorry.
He made Troy Aikman.
All right, keep going.
Look at Jamel Holloway.
You're right.
We're going to be talking a little bit of World Cup, how far we think our team's going to advance.
Our team being USA, is it? Just to clarify.
That's our team. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's us. That's
Since
who
we
we are.
live here, so by
Right.
default, that has to be our team. Okay.
Yeah. Well, who would you pick for your team?
I have Johnny. I have less interest in this thing than anybody. So I guess our
man.
team.
Now, you can't be as big because to me, the World Cup and soccer and all that crap. The only time I'd ever been interested in it before was when I was young and living in Tampa, and we had Pele with the Tampa Bay Rowdies. You know what I mean? And that was exciting, even though it was at the end of Pele's career. You know what I mean? But
Right.
still, it was Pele, man, for Christ's sakes.
Right.
And he was with a small team like the Rowdies, So yeah, I was psyched then, but then I got a taste of other sports. I kind of outgrew soccer about the same time I outgrew baseball, man.
Oh, okay.
But
So what? The 70s then? When did you outgrow baseball? You used to love
right
baseball.
right after the Reds, right after the Big Red Machine, Johnny Bench.
Oh, okay. So was that late 70s, early 80s?
68 through around mid 70s.
Didn't y'all play the Orioles in the World Series, or was that maybe just not? I don't know
Man,
baseball history.
I don't know history like that.
I
I
don't
have
know
a hard enough time remembering what the Bucks do, man.
Yeah. Well, there is a contingency on TikToks that seems to think that the Bucks are the greatest team of all time, and nobody else could beat them. And they tend to jump all over anybody.
What, I think if that guy that you're talking about was playing with the Bucks, they might be dangerous, man.
Right. These guys. I'm like, yo,
guy
are you
with
kidding
arms
me,
like
man?
this, right?
Right. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
But there's a lot of hurdles to get over before we can start talking about the Bucks like that again.
I was about to say, so real quick, I mean, I know we got a lot of other things to talk about, but I talked to you about this the other day. Vita Vey. Are y'all going to sign him for training camp?
If not, we better get some good trade out of him.
Because
he's still under contract, he's
right.
Still under contract. But if Jason Light lets Vita walk in free agency, that would just another disaster, man. That would be ridiculous.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Just don't let him go to the Rams.
Yeah,
Rams have got enough firepower right now, man. Jesus.
You can bring him our way.
Well, how soon do you think he could help your team win a Super Bowl? I mean, it's not going to be this year.
I'm about to say a Super Bowl.
That's why you would go after somebody like Vita, is to solidify that center, the center of that defense and shit.
Yeah.
You got Sonny Styles, right?
And Leo Chanel. I mean, we got some pieces on the defense, and we have some edge rushers, but a Super Bowl is kind of like, that's the stretch.
Washington right now just needs to keep loading up on that young talent, and then when they're ready to make a move, then go get those pieces. You know what I mean? I mean, like, I can't imagine, dude. And that rumor, Aaron Donald still is not saying he won't come back. He still is not saying that. He's still saying that he's interested. He wants
What
to
is
know
it
what
going
kind
to
of
take?
he's wanting
Like,
to know.
seriously.
In the last interview I saw him in, he wanted to know. He was trying to figure out if he was in that shape right now. And
Yeah.
we're talking about a guy who has never out of shape.
Yeah.
And
But even
and him
still,
not,
like he wouldn't have to play a full.
no,
Like, we're not putting him on a full appetite. Like he could sit here and
put
play
him in rotation,
situationally.
man. Aaron
Mhm.
Donald is a rotation player. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to see that. I want to see that for history's sakes, but I don't want to see that. Well, we're not going to be competitive this year, so might as well see it now. Let's see it now.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. A lot of people in the Bucks community would definitely argue with you because apparently every other team is terrible, and the only reason that division was close last year is because the Bucks had a tailspin towards the end of the season.
I love the Bucks. I love my Bucks fans. I love everything about it. I've watched this team since day one, dude.
I know you
I
did.
know when they're competitive and when they're not. They're not competitive right now. They have the pieces to become competitive, but look at all the rookies on that team right now that are going to be the foundation later on, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to go out there and they're going to fight and they're going to battle and they're going to shock some people and they're going to win games that I don't pick them to win, but they're going to lose some games that we don't expect them to win too. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they're not bottom feeders like we used to be, but they're not at the top of the echelon right now either.
That's yeah. And see, that's the thing. And see, when I had that conversation with these people, they sit here and they want to tell me, you know, oh man, the Bucks got it. Oh, we've won the division. We were all this and that. And they were dogging. It was like 3 or 4 Bucks fans in there, and they were dogging the Saints guy who was trying to talk logically. Huh?
Who's our head coach?
That's what I kept saying. I was like, yo, even you guys are dogging your head coach. He's like, oh, no, he's going to be fine. I was like, no, dude, get out of here. But they could not explain to me. I said, yo, so you keep dogging the Saints because there's a Saints guy in there talking logically. I was like, they kept dogging this guy. And then I was sitting here like, bro, I was like, well, who did y'all lose to? And they're like, we lost to, what was it, Carolina twice. Did y'all lose to Carolina twice? No. Y'all lost to the Saints once.
Sure, we might have.
Y'all lost to the Saints, though, right?
No, I don't think we did, actually.
Bro, let me look at that. Who did
the Saints knocked us out because they beat.
Oh, yeah, Atlanta and Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. You split the season series with Tampa Bay, or with the Saints.
We did?
You beat them in week 8 and lost in week 14. And you split the season series with Carolina. You beat them you lost in week 16, but won in week 18.
All right.
You split with all 3. Apparently, you beat Tampa or you beat Atlanta in week 1 and lost on a walk-off in week 15.
Yeah. Yeah, the last part of the season was our downfall.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have it. 23-4 was our downfall, man. You could see the team quit playing for Todd back then when that happened. That's when Mike Evans got into it with him and shit on the sidelines, and like you could tell right then Mike was disgusted with it. He was done.
And that was my point to this whole thing is that, yo, as long as y'all got Todd, that's the only thing y'all seem to agree with me about, is that Todd is not it. And as long as you got him, man, you are going to struggle.
All right. We got a person in the chat there. See, we got a view here. Anybody talking? Leave us a comment. Nope, you disappeared. I should have called him out.
See, I did share it, so might be. As a matter of fact, where we on YouTube? Yeah,
we're on YouTube. Yeah.
What's up, Johnny?
If I look less forward to the season, then I won't get my feelings hurt during the season.
Johnny,
I can.
You didn't go from 4 You didn't go from 4-13 to the NFC Championship back to 4-13. Okay, so don't talk to me
Yeah,
about being hurt.
I picked 6 games. I won. We picked 6. I picked 6 games.
No, I'm talking about the roller coaster that I've been on.
Oh,
You know,
you know what I said I was going to pick.
you're gonna be what 2-14? Yeah, and the only victories against the Saints. That's rough, man.
People
That's
aren't
rough.
looking at that schedule we got logically, man. That schedule is brutal, dude. That is a brutal schedule. Every one of them people have been in the playoffs.
Who? Matter of fact, what is y'all schedule this year? Tampa Bay Buccaneers schedule 2026. Jets.
I'm
That's
not looking at
preseason.
it,
Never
bro.
mind. Okay, that's preseason. All right.
AFC North,
Cincinnati.
AFC
Oh,
North.
yeah. You got Cincinnati and then the Bengals. So Cincinnati.
But
Okay.
why is
maybe they'll
everybody
win.
looking at the Bengals like they ain't shit?
No,
Yo,
I said you didn't let me finish.
Okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
I just went on the show yesterday and said I got them to win their division, and they're one of my 3 teams that I think could potentially make a run. So I said the Bengals, yes. Since Browns, I even have a soft spot for the Browns. I think if they could figure out their QB situation, they might be decent. Decent meaning 7 and what 10.
They lost
But-
their best defensive player, but then they got a good young defensive plair in his place.
Exactly. Exactly. And now they got a little bit more
And
money. Let's see
They
what they
still
can
have
work
the
with.
same defensive coordinator too, and that guy is amazing.
Right. And they got Todd Monken now head coach, which I think
Mhm.
I'm eager to see how that plays into that offense.
Nah.
So then you go to them to Minnesota. Minnesota, we don't know what they're going to be this year. Green Bay, if healthy, they could be rough. Dallas, I think, is going to be good. Steelers, that's a flip of the coin because I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is going to do. Tampa Bay, Carolina's divisional, Atlanta's divisional. Chicago, that's going to be big. This is the one that they said that they're going to crush Chicago. I'm like, I don't know, man. Chicago could be 50-50. Then you got Chicago, then you got Detroit. So those 2 are going to be interesting. Then Carolina, then the Chargers in December in Tampa. That should be interesting. Then in Baltimore Ravens, then you got the Saints, the Cardinals, the Rams on January 3rd. Oof.
I think the Chargers are going to surprise people because Jim Harbaugh's got to have a winning season this year.
Well, and so that's what I tried to tell people. I was like, y'all you just dogging on the Chargers and Justin Herbert and everything. And I think you're forgetting the fact that Jim Harbaugh has won everywhere he's been. Yes, it's taken him a couple years. Took him a couple years at Stanford, but he eventually got them winning. A couple years in San Francisco, he got them within a play of the Super Bowl. Crabtree missing that pass. He went back to Michigan. Got them a national championship. You give him a couple years, Harbaugh's going to be all right.
A couple years of Michigan to get over Ohio State too. So
yeah. But then he beat them 3 years in a row. So I'm saying watch out. I believe that. I'm right there with you, Johnny. Watch out, man. Harbaugh, he is the
and remember last year he was playing without no offensive line. All his superstar offensive linemen were out, man. So
people are sleeping on him, and I think that is they're doing him a disservice. That's why, man. I tried to get in there with them and talk with them, man, but everybody swears they know everything under the sun. So I'm like, all right, man, all right, do your thing. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna argue with you, man.
I mean, I
don't know what's up.
Ben and Alex were dogging me about my picks too, but really break that down, dude. Just break it down, man.
Yeah.
If we do better than that, if we go above 500, I'll be a happy camper.
Mm-hmm. Kind of how I feel about Washington. But I can't dog on you because I feel the same way. If I have no expectations for this season because coming into last season, I thought definitely playoffs and we won 4 games. So
okay. I like Washington. I think last year was aberration for them, dude. And honestly,
I mean, shoot, I hope.
an aberration for them, dude. I hope it was last year and not the first year. I like Jaden.
Listen, I like him too. People will always give me a hard time. I'll go out and say it because who knows who's watching this now or later. People's like, oh man, you just wish we got Drake May. Yes, because I'm a North Carolina fan. I watched this guy for several years. Yes, I wish we got Drake May. Okay, leave it alone. I wanted Sam Howell. We got Sam Howell. I wish we would have got Drake May. That's the quarterback I wanted. But hey, this is where we're at. If my pilot is going to take me to paradise, I'm good with that.
Right?
You know, people, man. People have issues, man. They sit here, oh, you want this, you want, yeah, who cares? Who cares? I'm realistic.
I'm sharing this, so
yeah, same here.
Give me a second. I don't know.
But look, let me go over Washington's schedule. All right, this is gonna be rough. Philly in game 1. Where is it? Yeah, Philly in game 1 in Philly. Loss. Dallas in game 2 in Dallas. I wish I could say win, but I think Dallas is going to be good. We might shock them, but I'm taking loss. Seattle in game 3, a day after my birthday. At home, loss. And then we go to London and play the Colts. I think we can upset the Colts. I'll give us a win. Come home, play the Giants. Come home, actually play the Giants. I think we're going to win that one. And then San Francisco. I don't know about San Francisco because now, yes, they have Mike Evans. They got CMC back.
And they're healthy again too.
Yeah, they extended Trent Williams. Yeah, they might get that. So then we got a bye week after that. And then we have the Eagles at home, which I think is a loss. The Rams at home, which I think is a loss. Then we got the Giants again, which I actually think they're going to upset us because I think they're going to start playing together at that point. And then we got Cincinnati, who I think is going to be good. So that's 4 games I think we're losing right there. And that right there puts us at like 2-8. But then we give a reprieve going to Arizona with the Cardinals. Then we go to Tennessee with the Titans. So those should be 2 victories. Then we come home to play Houston. I personally think that's a loss. So that's 4-9. Then we got Atlanta. I think we could beat them 5-9. Minnesota. I think we could beat them 6-9. Then we have Jacksonville. Jacksonville dominated last year, but there's ebbs and flows. So I'll take that one. I'll say 7-9. And then Dallas end of the year. I can go either way. I can see 8-9 or 7-10.
You guys don't play New England?
No, we don't play New England.
I want you to play New England so I can see who you pick.
I'd pick New England. Drake May. All day.
I wouldn't.
But I think that's preseason.
Right, his play in the playoffs, his play in the playoffs was horrible. It was horrible. And I know everybody says you can't count on the schedule. You can't hold the schedule against them. Yeah, you can. I'm sorry, you can. He played weaker teams all through the season. He played a couple of really good games. And I'm sorry, I like Drake May. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing Drake May. He's got a lot of growth to make up for. He's still got to grow.
Here's my thing about the weaker schedule conversation.
I knew.
How are you going to penalize somebody for how poor their division is at the time?
By how by how bad they play in the playoffs when they face stronger opponents. That's how.
You're saying how bad he played, but then they still won.
Well, we'll see what they're made of this year because they got it's a tougher schedule they got to face.
Even in those games that he played supposedly super poorly, they still won the game. So are we saying that the rest of the team is the reason why they won? That's my decision. I get your point, because that was my
They
argument.
have a good
Against
defense.
Jaden.
That defense was amazing.
Defense was legit, but I think we also need to factor in the offense that they run. I mean, we saw in the Super Bowl it's very run heavy with Ramondre Stevenson, and how much are we giving?
They didn't want to put the ball in his hands in the fucking playoffs, dude.
But let's also look at what wide receivers are we talking about? Now, Stephon Diggs had a decent season, but Kayshon Boutte, like who are we talking about as far as wide receivers?
Boutte had a good season, man. Look at his
Good
numbers.
season, but was it a good season or was it because Drake had a good season for him? That's my point, man. It's easy. I get it. And look, I'm defending the guy, and I have a vested interest in him. But I always think it's interesting when people they single out quarterback gets the blame, he gets the glory. So I get it. And I think your point is right. Let's see what he does this year. And that was actually one of my discussions I said yesterday.
I'll make a comparison with him versus your quarterback in his first season. He had a much tougher schedule. He went much farther in the playoffs, and he was the star of that team. Sorry, man.
Okay. I'll give that to you. We didn't have the defense that New England has. Okay. And a lot of people overlook this. 4 or 5 games in that season were won.
Yeah, well, bouncing a ball off in the end zone, that's luck.
Right.
That
got that play. One. We barely beat you guys in the playoffs. We needed your offensive coordinator to switch up what he was doing. We barely beat the Bears, like you talked about. We barely beat Atlanta. We barely beat Cincinnati when they were struggling. But
wait, you played us at one of our best with our best offensive coordinator. You didn't beat us with our worst offensive coordinator. You didn't beat us. That wasn't last year, dude. That was the year before when we had a good offensive coordinator.
Well, but
had injuries, and so did you at the time.
But still, your offensive coordinator, like y'all were whooping us in the first half. And I remember that game. Baker Mayfield ran over Bobby Wagner in that game. It was talking crap. The only thing that changed that game was obviously when you tried to run a reverse or a jet sweep and he fumbled it. And then some reason y'all stopped throwing to Mike Evans because he was dogging Lattimore. I mean,
that's why the Jags won't be as successful this year either.
The who?
The Jags. That was the Jags quarterback, head coach that was our offensive coordinator.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I really don't like that guy. I really don't. The way he's like, yeah, I'm going to stay with you, Bucks. I'm not going to take that job. And then they say, here, you can have the head coaching job. And he's like, all right, I got it. I'm gone. See you, bye. Take the job, but don't sit there and lie about you're not going to take the job, man. That's just bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. I'm not for that. But I mean, look, speaking of jobs, Dan Quinn, he's on the chopping block, man. A lot of people are talking about him like, hey man, if you don't get it done, you might be run out of town, bro.
I've never really been a Dan Quinn fan. He's a coordinator, dude.
I like Dan. I've been a fan. I like his energy. I like what he does. I think
I like Dan as a coordinator. I like his time that way.
He's a what is it called? A higher version of Ron Rivera. We don't have a GOAT coach. We don't have somebody that's legit.
Right.
Well, I mean, I'll give him his credit, but I think a lot of people.
Who's your defensive and offensive coordinator?
Our offensive coordinator is David Blau.
That name sounds familiar. Isn't that a quarterback?
Yeah, he used to be a quarterback. I think this is his second year as a coach. He was Kingsbury's. I think he was a quarterback's coach last year, and now he's going to be our OC. So he could be like Ben Johnson, like one of these new up and coming guys. Our defensive coordinator, let me see what his name is, but he is the guy who was Washington's defensive coordinator. Durante Jones. He used to be he used to help what was it, Flores in Minnesota? I think that's what it was. But so he's got a pedigree. I mean, he's pretty legit, but I don't know how good he's really going to be. Like, if we're being honest, I don't know. To be for both of these coordinators, I don't know. And to have this be a year that Dan Quinn absolutely needs to win, it's kind of like you're putting all your hopes and dreams in two guys that are young like this. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have any expectations this year. I'm kind of hoping college gives me a little bit more to joy about. But shoot, North Carolina's blah themselves.
Is Big Daddy still there?
Oh my God! Yes, him and his little girlfriend, Belichick, and Miss Jordan.
Oh, you think he's going to have a coming to Jesus moment in with North Carolina this year? Or?
Listen, I don't know, man. We are getting recruits. We're pulling guys. Like we're okay, but I just do not know if Belichick is.
I think if he has the team and he has the time to install one of his schemes, because his schemes are, even with the Patriots, his schemes were pretty simple. They were basic, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if he can get everybody to buy in and run that shit the way Brady and that team did, then you guys could be a powerhouse. But if he can't get nobody to buy in, if they think he's a fucking joke, it ain't gonna happen, man.
Look, for me with Belichick, what's always been consistent with his teams is legit defense. We knew what he did with those two Super Bowls. He was a defensive coordinator with the Giants in the late 80s and 1990. And then even with the Patriots, everybody says Brady. But if you look at those early years, man, Willie McGinnis, Chris Slade, Lawyer Malloy, Ty Law, they had legit defenses. I mean, they shut down the greatest show on turf. People forget about that. So if he can get our defense working, it's going to be fine. His first year, he had Brad Johnson's son, but then Brad Johnson's son hurt himself in like week 1 or something like that. This year, I think he ended up we ended up getting Gio Lopez from Georgia Southern, I think it is, or something like that. Or maybe South Florida. I don't remember where Gio Lopez is from, but we got him to transfer. We've got a bunch of young kids. I don't know. I don't know, Johnny. I don't know, Johnny.
Good morning, Jason. How you doing?
Jason, what's going on, friend? It's been a while.
Oh, man, I haven't seen him in years.
Right.
Okay, college. I don't know jack shit about college right now. I don't follow the portals because it's too confusing to keep up with all the teams, man.
What about your favorite? What about your alma mater? Mighty Buffaloes.
Baltimore. Let's see, Maryland. I mean, the Terps. I'm really kind of keen on seeing is that coaching staff going to work out this year or not.
And I think speaking about coaching staffs that are behind the gun, Maryland is dead. Loxley, he's getting recruits, he's getting 5-star guys, but I mean, he definitely can't. Yeah, I saw that. You got to win in the Big Ten, man. You got to win in the Big Ten, and I'll give you a pass on the Oregons or the Ohio States, but. You gotta start beating some of these other teams, man. If you don't, they're gonna move on from him. I hate to say it.
They were doing really well there a couple of years ago, man.
The last 2 years they started off like 3-0 and 4-0, but once they get into serious Big Ten play, they seem to struggle.
Yeah, they went from number 1 offense in the Big Ten to fell right out from under them, man. So
a part of it has been too they're playing. I know, was it 3 years ago, they had Tua's little brother, Talia, and he had them playing pretty decent. And they went down. And then somebody that we actually picked up, their old quarterback, Billy.
Only person I can think of is
Quarterback
Billy
that
Sims.
played for Maryland and is now at North Carolina. Billy who? Billy Edwards. They had him.
Oh yeah, Billy Edwards was looking good. Yeah, man, you got him now.
I think yeah, he's now he plays. He committed to North Carolina this all season. So, but the problem with him, because I think he was in Maryland and then I think he went to like Wisconsin. The problem with him is that he can't stay healthy. Billy Edwards is legit. He just can't stay healthy.
I thought he was at Wisconsin first, then went to Maryland.
No, he played at Maryland 2 years ago, transferred last year to Wisconsin, and then came to us.
Yeah. So. That's you can't really knock people for not staying healthy, but they ain't doing you no good if they're not on field. I mean,
best ability is availability, Johnny. You know that.
100%. You know. Oh, did you get that thing I sent you? I specifically sent it to you. I sent it to you and Marty. It was about Notre Dame. You see their schedule, dude?
Sorry, Notre Dame fans. Let me see. Oh, Wisconsin, rough. Rice, rough. Michigan State with Pat Fitzgerald, they might be decent. We'll see. Stanford, rough. Wait, is this their schedule?
There's two real contenders on that.
Wait, is Notre Dame playoffs this year? Maybe NC State. Oh, wow. No, yeah, we're scheduled to play the October 3rd. What? I got to send this to my buddy. I did not even know this. Yeah, that's kind of rough. I'm not going to lie to you, Johnny. All right. So, Wisconsin, they should win. Rice, they should win. Michigan State, they should win. Purdue, definitely. North Carolina, I'm hoping we win, but yeah, they should win that. Stanford, yeah. BYU was decent last year. They can give them trouble, but if you lose to BYU, that'd be bad for you. Who's the name? Navy, yeah. Miami, they might lose to Miami.
They probably will lose to Miami.
BC, they're gonna beat BC, and then SMU. Yeah,
that's the other one. That's the other one. So. That's two teams out of that's really competitive. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's how their schedule normally looks, dude.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Now you know why I feel like I do all the time.
Listen, I gotta send you. I watched this video on why.
And you know what? Just because of SMU and Miami, they still might not make the playoffs.
Oh, if they lose to both of them, they're definitely making the playoffs, depending on how good Miami does. But I think Miami is going to take a little bit of a hit this year.
But
SMU, I don't think it's going to be that great.
That history with Miami still rants about that pulling out of that, calling them convicts, and then pulling out because we can't play against criminals. Oh, you jerk!
Yeah.
Miami,
as if Catholics are not criminals. Let's relax. Let's relax. That is funny. I didn't watch that one, but that the odds to make the CFP. Listen,
SMU, I think they're going to walk in the SMU thinking they're playing a joke team, and they're going to find out different.
Oh, I think SMU's gonna give them a run because SMU, I definitely got a lot of respect for them. I'm gonna be honest, Johnny. I'm not gonna dog my Notre Dame squad. I love them, man. I will always love them. I wish I could send you that video. I saw that where they were gonna get into the Big Ten. They tried to get into the Big Ten in like 50s and 60s, but the Big Ten dogged them and didn't let them get in, and had something to do with the Catholic nature of the school or something like that. Like,
well, get it. SMU, Southern Methodist.
Yeah. But that's why, and see, and the funny thing is, what's it called? Notre Dame in basketball is in the ACC, and they're aligned with the ACC, but the ACC kind of did them dirty too, and so that's why they didn't join the ACC. So
ACC's
everybody-
done everybody dirty, man.
Well,
Notre Dame could
yeah.
try somebody else. They've done everybody dirty. That's why Florida State's trying to move into the Big Ten.
That's why, apparently North Carolina and Duke have been trying to go to the SEC. I'm like, oh my goodness.
No, stay out of SEC.
Look, I didn't say I wanted.
Although there's a lot of cream puffs in the SEC, so.
In what? Basketball?
No, in basketball?
No. In football, there's no cream puffs in the SEC.
Bull. Come on.
We would have to play Alabama,
Don't you start
Georgia.
that crap.
We would have to play Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, Texas, Oklahoma.
Oh, only because you're not Alabama and can pick your own teams.
Well, they are all so. All right, the SEC now changed to now you have 9 conference games, so they have to play everybody now. I don't want to go to the SEC in football. In basketball, we can see. Football, no. Actually, in any of the other sports were pretty legit.
Well, you don't want to go to the Big Ten.
No, we're not going to the Big Ten. No, we're not doing that. Let us go into like the American Conference.
It's a whack.
Let's play South Florida, ECU. Let's play some of those schools. All right, that's what I want to do.
Wait a minute. Then you'd be playing the Knights down in Orlando,
Central Florida.
USC.
That's right.
That's not a pushover team either, dude.
They got a great run game. Well, actually, matter of fact, I think they beat us last year.
They beat a lot of teams that they're not supposed to beat because everybody looks down their nose at them.
Oh no, they were supposed to beat us. They're definitely supposed to be. We were terrible. Let me see. Who does North
Bill
Carolina play in
Belichick
football
got beat
this
by the
year?
Knights? No way, man.
We got beat by a lot of people.
No, you didn't.
We got beat by a lot of people. As a matter of fact, let me look at that as well. What was last year's schedule and record for North Carolina? We got stomped by TCU, 48-14. We beat Charlotte 20-3. We beat Richmond 41-6. We went to Central Florida and got beat by Central Florida 34-9, Johnny.
Woo.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. It was ugly.
Well, that's my other team, right?
But yeah, they killed us, man. Then we
I
got
the
crushed
Terps,
by
I follow USC, UCF. I mean, what's Towson? Of course, I love Towson, but they're not even competitive. You know what I mean?
Well,
they're just fun to go watch.
Mm-hmm. I've seen them play. I saw them play Maryland last year. No. I saw NIU play Maryland last year. That was a good game. I think I'm gonna go to a couple of games this year. I'm gonna focus on a lot of games out here, but I definitely want to go to a couple of games.
They're small. I love the small colleges, man. I love going to those games.
Yeah, Johnny. We won 4 games last year. We lost to Clemson, California,
Who the hell did you beat?
West. We beat Syracuse, Stanford, Charlotte, and Richmond. Exactly. We lost to NC State. We lost to Duke. We lost to Wake Forest. Yeah, last year was rough. Now, what's our schedule this year?
I wanted to get
football.
I haven't asked Alex this yet. I don't know how he feels about his coach leaving in basketball.
Yeah, that was crazy because Dusty May was going to come to he was in the running for one of the guys that's going to try to come to North Carolina, and then they said no, he's going to stay in Michigan, and then now he's going to the league. So, but look, so this year we got TCU in Dublin, Ireland. So that's August 29th. We got Eastern Tennessee State. Better win that. Then we go to Clemson. Jeez. Then we come home. We got a bye week on my birthday. Then we play Notre Dame the next week. Go to Pittsburgh. Go to Duke. Come home and play Syracuse, Miami. God. Then we go to UConn. We play Louisville at homecoming. Then we go to Virginia, and then we play NC State at home. So realistically, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. maybe 5 wins. Maybe, depending on how the team looks, maybe we can steal another one and get at least become bowl eligible.
Improvement.
But I don't have much hope, man. I don't have much hope.
Improvement.
It's definitely improvement. It's definitely improvement. But NC State has had our number the last couple of years. UVA, we almost beat last year. UVA was actually, they went undefeated for a while. Miami's going to be good. Duke, they've had our number the last couple of years. Definitely don't think we can beat Notre Dame. Clemson, I think they got us. TCU whooped us last year, but they lost. They don't have their quarterback Hoover anymore, so maybe we can pull that one up. They have good coaches, Sonny Dykes.
Here's one that I don't know how you feel about, but I don't see Indianapolis, even though they lost a shitload of players. They had a lot of depth too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Indiana.
I don't think they're going to fall back too far.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because you definitely don't have their quarterback. You definitely don't have some of your wide receivers. A lot of 3 guys went from Indiana to the league in the first round alone. So
they've been having a good portal too, though. So
we'll see how that plays out. What about your neck of the woods, Pittsburgh or Penn State? Is there any talk about? Well, Pittsburgh mainly because that's where you're at. Do you follow Pittsburgh, University of Pittsburgh?
I love Pitt. I love Pitt. You don't ever see them really competing for. They were in the top 40 last year. What, they made it to the top 15, I think it was.
I believe so.
But that's the place you want to get your players from. They just can't get a team together and shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a shitload of players there, man. It's just putting that team together.
Legends.
Right.
Let me see what they're looking at.
And Penn State shocked me last year firing their coach when they were on a run, man. You know what I mean?
Yo, matter of fact, let me speak on that, man. A couple years ago, I made a comment on a show that I did in the fall, and I said, James Franklin, I love the guy, great coach, but he seems to have an issue in the big games. He can't get over the hump. I know this is sacrilegious to say, but if James Franklin can't get over the hump, does Penn State eventually move on from him? Now, I didn't expect to happen what happened last year, but I still thought, hey, Harbaugh, they had that conversation about Harbaugh. Ryan Day, they had that conversation about Ryan Day. So I'm like, look, why not have this conversation? I mean, those two coaches are much better. Some dude came on and in the comments when I posted it talking about, man, you don't know what you're talking about. Some people shouldn't be allowed to talk college football, blah, blah, blah. Year and a half later, your boy gets cut, bro. What are we talking about? Sorry. Can't help it. I mean, and the funny thing is, the way I phrased the question, it wasn't even like, yo, he needs to be fired. It was like, is that a possibility? So these people, man, they get in these comments, man. They think they can say whatever they want to say. But some people think about it before you press send, man. That's all I gotta say.
That was a whiteout game he lost too, wasn't it?
I don't want to talk about it. Hey, speaking of Pitt, second game, September 12th, at the University of Pittsburgh. They played none other than Central Florida.
Oh, hell.
Johnny, let's go to that game, man. Johnny, you're going to have a shirt that's going to be split. On one side is Central.
No, Pitt's going to win that game, man. I hate to say that, too. Because my heart really started with Central Florida. That's where I really started watching college football. Because I used to go to the Orange Bowl, the Tangerine Bowl all the time and shit, man. And it was great back then.
They actually have a decent schedule. Miami of Ohio, so that's in the MAC. Then they play Central. Then they play Syracuse, Bucknell on my birthday. Then they got Virginia Tech, North Carolina, Boston College, Miami, Georgia Tech, and then the end it gets rough with Florida State, Louisville, and then they go to California.
Hey, if Miami does it again, I'm telling you what, all the bullshit talk about the head coach there, because they weren't wanting to give him time to build that team. But as soon as his guys got in place, right, he got all his recruits there. He got them all in place. All the other guys were kind of phased out. Look what they did.
Yep.
One play away, man. So yeah, I don't expect Miami to fall off too far because the coaching's still there, and his recruits are still there. Other than, Ruben Bain.
Yeah. Well, this guy. Somebody going back to the Bucks talk. Somebody was like, "Well, Ruben Bain's probably gonna have like 10 sacks." I was like,
That would be a record for a rookie, wouldn't it?
I was about to say, I'm
11
like,
would be-
really? Like, I
Yeah.
like the guy, and I'm all for him. But are we really coming out there already?
And we got to
saying-
remember that he's in Todd Bowles' scheme too right now. So.
That's the other part that I kept saying. I was like, "Yo, we're really acting like Todd Bowles didn't make JPP drop back in coverage. Like, come on, man.
That many fingers.
Right?
And JPP is still getting interceptions, dude.
Yeah. All right.
That's JPP. That's a freak of nature, dude. That's not.
Hey,
And I love Ruben, but he's not JPP. He's not that kind of player.
let's pour a little out because we know it's getting close to that time when
Fingers are gonna be
fireworks. Right.
There are going to be fingers lost this weekend. Okay, let's just get that straight.
This is a perfect time to talk about fireworks safety, ladies and gentlemen.
Was that not a great segue or what?
Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Oh,
You people that aren't watching this right now have no idea what you're missing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Johnny, what are you doing for are you doing anything?
I got my earplugs over there in my bed right there.
There it is. There it is.
I'm an old man, dude. I've went through so many, these 4th of Julys. I'm just making sure I'll be keeping an eye out on the sky, making sure ain't none of their shit falling on my roof.
Uh-huh.
That's about it.
Yep. It's like I have no plans.
Don't need no fire hazards around here. And all my neighbors are gone out. He's got my neighbor here, Rich, has got a camp. He had invited me and Tracy, but it was like, no, we're sick. We can't do it. Go out in the middle of the woods and shoot at bears. We're fireworks.
Yeah. We're staying put.
Yeah.
We're staying put.
My other neighbors over here, they're gone. So we got the neighborhood to ourselves, man. It's going to be
There it
nice.
is.
Well, it ain't going to be quiet because we live with, 1,000 people on these mountains are going to be shooting off fireworks. So
Yep.
still have to keep an eye out on the roof.
Yeah.
But they're not that close.
surveillance. Okay.
What are you guys
Oh,
going to be
man.
doing? You and your pops going to do anything?
Johnny. Come on, Johnny.
Get that
Ever
big
since we
box.
left Northern Virginia, we don't do that. And in Northern Virginia, it was just because we had more people that are closer, so we would go over to somebody else's cookout and get it in like that. Now, what is that?
Fan of fireworks.
Fan of fire. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
That coupon's still sitting right there.
Yeah, we're not doing anything, Johnny. I know. I've never really been a fireworks person. I had no issue with them. Like, I enjoy watching them go off and everything like that. That's always cool. But that's not me, man. Johnny, what am I doing, man?
I'm as redneck as the next guy as far as that goes, man. In Florida, we'd build these bonfires and just throw boxes of fireworks in the bonfire and shit and duck. Those days were great, but they're gone.
Right. Yeah.
I grew up. It's like,
We might grill, but depending on how hot it is,
oh man,
we don't get out there before 10 o'clock. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing.
10 o'clock tonight is supposed to be 85 degrees. So
That's what I'm saying. Either 10 o'clock in the morning
I live
or
in
10 o'clock at
Pittsburgh
night.
for a reason, man. I moved out of Florida for a reason, and I don't need no 85-degree nights, man.
No.
I'm more, get me back to my 60s and 68-degree temperatures at night. I'll be a lot more comfortable. And even that's too hot for me, man.
Let's fast forward through the summer, man. Let's fast forward through the summer.
Absolutely.
For football also, but also for this heat, man. I can't. This heat is unbearable.
It's going to be a late fall, you know that, right?
That's what I've heard.
So, is it winter yet?
Right?
Where's my snow, man? I need my snow back, man.
Yeah, you guys got snow last year. I don't think we got. I know down here they got ice. We didn't get snow in Northern Virginia until about January.
That's when I knew it was going to be a bad summer because we had a really good winter with snow in this year because we had I think altogether we had like 3 or 4 foot of snow, man. It was sweet,
Jeez.
you know. And we had a snow cap on the out there all for a couple of months straight, you know, without it melting off, and then all that. It was great. I loved it, man.
Yeah.
As long as I get my
Cold.
sidewalk salted and shit and it melted off the sidewalk, I'm good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can do the cold, man. I can do cold. Now I love my shorts and everything, but I don't know. As I've been getting older now, even in the heat, I'll wear jeans. So it's kind of like, yeah, I can do my love my cold.
Bugs and shit be biting your legs and stuff. You get tired of that
Right?
crap after a while. Yeah.
Exactly.
And especially you're out there walking in the park and shit, man. Going through them thickle bushes and shit.
Bruh. No, not again.
So.
You start getting things. You start getting PTSD. Like what is on me?
I get that walking through the house, man. When the dogs shake their hair, I'm like,
right?
I'm like, oh man, come on. Itchy snowstorm. So we've covered sports.
Yes.
What do you think? Have you seen anything about the Supergirl movie? Because I'm interested in the Supergirl movie for one fucking reason, and that's Lobo. Yeah. Give me my Lobo.
I've seen the previews, so other than that, I haven't seen anything from it.
And I kind of like the idea of a drunk Kara Zor-El, man.
Right.
Girl that's out there talking shit, you know?
So, but the thing is, when I saw the previews of it, until it got to the end and they showed the emblem and said it was Supergirl, I didn't know that's what it was about.
Yeah.
Like, I was kind of like, it seems cool. It seems chill. Like, I might watch this, but I didn't know that that's what it was, Supergirl. And then I was like, oh, okay. So if I was still back home, or if I was somebody where it was close to a movie theater, I probably would go check it out. But as of right now, not close enough. So
well, I'm waiting for it to come on. Since it's a big flop at the theaters, I'm okay with that because it just means it's going to come on TV sooner.
Quicker, exactly.
Yeah.
And which is crazy though, because it looked from the previews, it is a movie that I would go to see. So for people to have their issues with it, man, it's like
I don't think they know much about Lobo, man, but Lobo is going to do for DC what Deadpool did for Marvel.
Really?
Oh yeah, Lobo's rude. He's an assassin. He's a bounty hunter assassin, like just kind of like Deadpool, but a lot. He regenerates, does all the shit Deadpool can do, and he's a lot stronger. So
I like that. All right.
He kicks Superman's ass a lot, which I love that too because
there we go.
Never did I was never a Superman fan or a Supergirl fan, actually. Not that way she was written in the comic books, but the way they got her written now, awesome, man.
Pretty dope, right?
I like the last Superman movie simply because the opening scene, he's got his ass beat. All right, yeah. Give me some more of this. Make that dog kick ass.
Right? Yeah, I never really got into Superman. I was always, if you're gonna go one or the other, I was always a Batman guy, more of that. But I don't know. I never got into comics as much, and a lot of that's because a lot of people collect comic books. I collect football cards, so it was never really.
I did both. So
yeah, my cousins got into comics and all that stuff a lot, and I did football cards and video games. So I played like a lot of the Marvel, like the Wolverines and stuff like that, or the Spider-Man, stuff like that. But
I never faces of football cards, man, that had been unopened.
Well, you still have them, or you say
I gave them away? I gave them away to a guy who came in and installed my cable one day. I was sick of them. I was like, I've tried to give these things away here, man. You want to take these,
Johnny? Damn.
And some of them were collected from. There were a lot of the old Topps cards, so a lot of them were collected. Because I inherited Brian's collection, and he was a baseball fanatic, Tracy's brother. Mm-hmm. So, and I had my own.
You got rid of all of them?
I helped him carry them out to his truck.
Damn. Oh, that's because I think the oldest set that I have is from '84. I have some '84 think tops football cards, and then most of my cards that I have is from the late '80s.
Oh,
the
these were
early
from the 60s all the way up through 2004.
Oh man.
But I told him, I said, if you get rich off of any of these cards, do not tell me. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know because I don't care about baseball. I don't want to care about baseball. You know, I'm not going to be wanting to sit there and go, fuck, I should have kept that. No, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Because I debated that a long time before I actually said, okay, I'm getting rid of these things. You know,
Was this recent?
oh, about 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I would have hit you up, man, if it was recent.
Yeah, because I would have made that trip, Johnny.
I got sitting right there 20 boxes of fucking comic books, man.
We
Plus,
do with those.
I got 2 long boxes upstairs that are real old, but they weren't never sheathed. I mean, there's still some value to them. But there's not. If they grade, they would grade like a low 5 or 4 or something like that on the grade. So I'm not wasting my time by trying to revive them. I'll give them to somebody younger that feels like dealing with that crap.
I'll take them off your hands if you need me to keep them.
I can't, dude. They've already been promised to my nephew. He's a super big
okay.
comic book collector. So,
well, good. Yeah, put them somewhere where they're actually be appreciated.
I told him that's his friggin' inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
Do we hit all the topics?
No. We just hit the one movie. We go to Project.
Oh yeah,
2025.
Project Hail Mary.
Yes, that's what I said. Project
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, Project Hail Mary. That's
that was a really good movie. It was kind of a Disney-ish movie, but I loved it. It gave me it brought back some memories of E.T. when I first watched E.T.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't like E.T. There are some similarities, but it wasn't like E.T. But it brought those feelings back again, like I was watching that for the first time. You know?
Mm-hmm. I loved it. I
Rocky
saw it
like awesome, dude. Tell me, Rocky.
Yeah, I love Rocky.
Yeah,
I loved Rocky. I loved that movie, man. And I saw it, you know, like I said, because that's one of the movies that I saw when I had the membership in Northern Virginia. I saw it like 2 or 3 times, and I would get a pretzel, a drink, some hot dog in there from the concession, lean back in those reclining chairs, and just get comfortable. And I would go through that movie. I loved every bit of that movie, man.
Yeah, it was a wholesome movie too, and it was unusual that it was that good, and it was still a wholesome movie because usually wholesome movies get a little bit too sappy. That one kind of was sappy, but it wasn't too overly sappy, you know.
Yeah.
You were in situations where you could see that happening sometime at some point, you know.
Right. And I like the way that they did it.
The fact that the alien wasn't some cute little thing that you always picture aliens being like, oh, it's going to look just like humans. No, it's probably not going to look like a human at all, you know?
Yeah.
Different environment.
Yeah, I thought that, I loved it, man. I loved how like I said, I love how they did they showed you a little bit from the current time, then they went back and they kind of went back and forth to show you like kind of how things played out. And then you have that situation where it's like, oh, is it going to be like a romantic relationship? But they never let that go into it to take the credit away. They made more of the relationship, him and Rocky, in that whole situation. Like
2 intelligent beings becoming friends.
Exactly.
Despite the differences. Yeah, that was great. I loved it.
I thought it was great. Right there with you, man.
And on the other side of the spectrum, you haven't seen this movie yet, but They Will Kill You.
Now, I've seen the previews, Johnny.
Now
previews look hilarious. I love the previews.
I haven't watched slasher movies in so long because I quit. I still upstairs. I still have a whole storage unit full of slasher movies and horror movies because that's all I used to watch, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I just got tired of the repetitiveness of it and shit. They Will Kill You is one of the best slasher movies I've ever watched because the humor in it is off the charts, man. It's It's so good. And the kills, the kills. Remember, I don't know if you remember this, but back when Jason that first came out, man,
Yeah.
we were always doing the kill counts, right?
Yeah.
and
Yep.
and that kind of brought that back, but with more humor to it.
Yeah.
You know, if you can see humor in all the gore, but it was pretty good. Oh, the little girl stabbing her in the back and shit.
Right. He's turning around, you little shit. Yeah. I'm telling you, the preview looked hilarious because when I would go watch the other ones, they would always run that preview. And I was like, yo, this is great. And then I watched the full length trailer and I was like, because it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, I don't want to see this.
That was funny too, though, man. The whole thing. Who the hell are you?
When she said, I sent her picture in the group chat. I was like,
I ain't your victim, bitch.
that was a good one. I did like the preview for that. I like it, like John said, I didn't see it, but I thought the preview was dope.
Scream 7, you watched that? Probably not, huh?
So I actually had intended to watch it, but me and Kat were gonna watch it. Matter of fact, shout out to Kat. Kat and Christina, is their birthday. It's a crazy day to have a birthday, day before the 4th. So obviously nobody is home.
A happy birthday, Kat, Christina, if you ever see this.
Oh, yeah. So shout out to them. But I was going to see it because Kat is a huge Scream fan. I got into a couple of them, but, it is. It's always been humor
7,
and sports. But they were pretty good.
Scream 7 really does more than anything else is it makes people realize that comedy is comedy. People quit overreacting to somebody's making a joke.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I loved about Scream 7. Is like it took those boundaries back off.
Yeah.
You watch it, you'll see. All
right, I'll check it out because Kat wanted to watch it. So
it's a throwback to like the Sanford and Sundays and
Lucky
Bunker and shit like that, and it's like, hell yeah, Red Fox lives.
yes, I want to see that. Okay, bet I'll check that out then. Well, it's probably on streaming now, right?
I don't know. I got it here.
I was about to say, can I check that out?
What other movies can we talk about? You mentioned Shelter earlier. Did you see that one?
I like that one. Yeah, I like that one.
Shelter's good. Shelter is good, but it's still.
My dad said it was a little slow for him. He didn't. Yeah. I haven't seen Beekeeper. My dad said Shelter was a little slow for him. I liked it.
I like Beekeeper because he doesn't talk a lot.
Yeah. He just gets into
couple of phrases and stuff he comes up with, but mostly it's just action.
Right.
Pretty much right from the beginning. And it's an action movie. It's something you turn your brain off and just watch to enjoy. Okay. If people get too serious about watching an action movie or a horror movie or anything like that, you're not watching it right. You turn your brain off and you sit back and you enjoy the ride. It's like a roller coaster. That's how it's supposed to be enjoyed.
Is that's still in the theater now, or is that streaming?
Shelter, I don't know. I've had it for a while, so it should be.
Shelter's is streaming because that was
Beekeeper is definitely in streaming then because it's been out. It was out before Shelter was.
Okay, let me look on.
Kill Bill. Oh, they got the
uncut. I always dug on that. I always watched the Kill Bills. Yeah, I was a fan of those.
Well, have you seen the new release where they took all the edited stuff out and put it all in one movie? The volumes are all one movie now.
No, I probably didn't see.
Dude, it's good. All the stuff that were cut out of the originals were put back in, and it's pretty gory though. I'm gonna tell you that.
It's pretty. I might have to check. Yeah, I'll check it out. I haven't seen. I think I've seen the one that they did anything. I haven't seen it since. I first saw it when it first came out.
I was psyched about Fantastic Four, but that's old.
I saw that one in the movie theater. I thought that
Did
one
you?
was good.
Yeah, it was a
When they
great
had the
movie.
baby.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought that one was good.
Galactus. I think they did everything. I think they made Fantastic Four the way it's actually supposed to be done. Finally,
Yeah.
Daredevil, Born Again, season 2.
That one.
Oh my God, people, you got to watch that. Seriously. Well, it was up for an award. I don't know. I think it got some Emmys and then, but it's really well done. It's really well done.
I'm trying to look up, see what movies are out.
I don't know if anybody's watched this yet. Has anybody watched Ballerina? I know the name of the movie might put people off, but it's a John Wick movie.
Ballerina, Johnny.
Yeah, it's a John Wick movie.
Johnny, I haven't seen anything called Ballerina, buddy. Is it was it a horror movie? Like, what is it, man?
It's a John Wick movie.
I understand that, but like, describe it, Johnny.
Horror movie? No, it's not a horror movie. It's a gung fu movie.
I'm trying to look and see.
John Wick, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Kill my dog. This takes place between John Wick. I think during John Wick 3, I think it is.
Okay.
But the ballerina is another assassin that was raised in by the same people he was.
Oh.
And there is crossover. John Wick is in this movie also.
Okay. I can dig it. I've never seen
It's
that
a
one.
really good movie. Very good.
I'd watch that. I'm trying to look at see if any streaming ones, any new ones are on like Peacock or something like that. Where do you, or maybe YouTube?
Ballerina, I think, is on HBO Max.
Okay.
You can probably find anything on YouTube, can't you?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. YouTube definitely has the movies and stuff.
Fantastic Four. We already talked about that. What movies are you looking for?
Some of the ones that we talked about. I wanted to see the Beekeeper one.
Yeah, Beekeeper. Let me see where that's at. Where is Jason Statham's movie, The Beekeeper, streaming at right now? Prime Video.
It's on Prime? Okay.
Yep.
Let's shut that one up. Prime time, maybe return, free prime time. Top selling, Session. Michael. Okay, so yes, the ones that I saw, I just recently, last time I was in town, I saw Michael. I thought that was good. Project Hail Mary. Iron Lung. Did you see that?
Iron Monk with
Iron Lung.
Lung. No, I don't think I have.
Essentially, it was a criminal that, and they said you can get out of prison, but you got to do this mission where you're essentially going into like the depths of the earth, and like you're going down into this machine, and you're basically trying to see. They send somebody else down there, so you're trying to see if you can see remains, and the pressure gets to it, and then he starts hallucinating. It's interesting. And he eventually dies at the end of it. It's very interesting, but it's kind of like, it's one of those like kind of more paranormal thrillers, because like nothing really happens per se. Like nobody really comes like kills him or anything like that. But he keeps having to go down, and it's basically like they're using him as not a sacrifice, but like an experiment. Like if you come out of this, okay, maybe we'll help you, but essentially we really need you to go down here, and this is your only way to get out of prison type deal. So, it was like a lose-lose situation. He ends up dying. So pretty interesting. I never thought that I would be able to give that kind of a recap on the movie, because when I saw it, I was like, I saw the new Super Mario. Avatar.
The Galaxy?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, because I haven't seen that yet. Should I watch it?
Did you ever play? Were you
Of course
Mario?
I did. Everybody played Mario.
Okay. Well, there it is. Then if you did, and if you played like Mario 2 and Mario 3 and some of those, then I definitely would watch it. I would definitely watch it because for me, yes, it was a kids movie, but if you were a gamer and you played those, I mean, you see every level, and there are certain parts in there where you see every kind of villain, everybody that you would jump on and kill and all that stuff. So for me, and if you're a gamer like me, then yeah, I would 100% watch that.
I wouldn't call
100%.
myself a gamer like you right now, but back in the day, I
No.
scared Mario.
But I mean, but as far as when I say gamer, I mean like Mario. If you played like somebody that's played some of those games, yeah, you would. I think you would like that. I think you would like that.
Cool.
Avatar, yeah, I would recommend you watching it. It's gonna. Have you seen Pressure? This is what I really want to see. The story about D-Day.
No, I haven't.
I haven't seen that either. That's what I want to see.
Oh, man, I thought you were going to tell me about a good movie.
No.
All
I
right.
like the previous
hear
part,
about it.
but I haven't seen it. Yeah, no, I haven't seen it.
My nephew keeps telling me to watch this. What the hell is it called? That figures. I can't remember the name of it now. Let me see if it's on the list.
I saw Hoppers. That was more kiddie, but it had some adult type themes. I thought it was pretty good. Housemaid, I've seen. That was pretty interesting. That had some more. Ready or Not. That I think you don't like slasher movies, but I think that mixes a little humor and slash to it.
I have Ready or Not 1. There's 2 of them. There's Ready or Not 1 and Ready or Not 2.
Yeah. What is this one? This is Ready or Not 2.
Is it?
Yeah. So
I haven't
you
seen
might.
that. Where's my list? Oh, there it is.
You might like that.
Okay.
Reminders of Him. I saw that one. That one was pretty good. Oh, the original Jurassic Park's on here. Wow. Zootopia 2. I saw that one. Masters in the Universe. I wanted to see that one.
I want to see that one too. And I'm not a big Masters of the Universe fan, but I was watching the previews to it. That looks really good.
Yeah, that's definitely one I wanted to pick up and check out. I'm running through. They have the live action of wait a minute.
Is it Obsession? Is that the one I was talking about? Direct from theaters. I think it is Obsession. Oh yeah, I want to see Obsession. That's the one I want to see. About a guy who wishes to win this girl's heart, and then he gets her heart, and he wins her heart, and then it's more than he asked for. You know?
Yeah. Okay. Let's check that out. Session. Send Help. That one?
The one on the island that
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd recommend that to anybody though.
Yeah. I saw it once. Don't really have any intention of seeing it multiple times. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was interesting. I definitely did not think that that's what it was going to be when I went to see it.
Thought, okay, here's what I thought when I went into that movie. I thought, all right, this jerk ass boss is going to be a bad guy. He's going to be in somebody that gets his comeuppance, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was not what it was. That's not what it was at all.
No. Yeah, it was interesting. And then the way it ended, it was really interesting. I was kind of like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing.
The new Mortal Kombat. I kind of want to watch that too. Speaking of
I've looked at that. And I want to see that. And I've never really seen any of the other ones, but I've played the game a lot. So I'm kind of like, I've always been like, man, I just would love to see the
I've watched the other ones, and I'm not trying to judge this one because I know it's a lot different than the other ones, and a lot of the gamers that play are like, I
Mm.
can't do that. I watch for entertainment value. That's
Mhm.
what you have to do when you watch
Period.
a movie, guys. Watch it for the
Yes.
entertainment value.
Yes.
Don't watch it to compare to what you already know about it. Just erase what you know about it and watch it for the entertainment value. If you haven't watched any other
Purely.
stuff, there you go.
Right. That one I didn't. Predator. Are you a Predator fan?
Yes.
All right. So I watched Predator Badlands.
I love Predator Badlands. Nobody else
Yeah.
did because of the
I,
stupid, the goofy little munchkin puppy that turns into a monster.
I loved
But
it. I loved the
I did
cyborg
too.
lady that was cut in half. I loved.
Yeah.
I thought that was dope. I saw that about 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, for the entertainment value, it was great, dude. It was.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
learned a long time ago to stop because I was a big Stephen King fan. All right,
Mhm.
of his books. And I used to compare his movies, his shows, and movies to his books all the time, and none of them stood up except for maybe Cujo
Yeah.
and It. Okay,
Cujo.
those two. Those. But the. Oh, what was that other? Oh, wait a minute. Carrie kind of stood up to the books too. Yeah.
Mm.
But there was a lot more about in the book to about just what you saw in the movie too. But I don't look at movies like that, man. I watch, I read for my entertainment value. I watch a movie for my entertainment value, and never the twain shall meet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you do, you're screwing up your own entertainment.
Yep.
And I don't rate movies. I'll never give a movie a fucking perfect score because that means it's a perfect movie, and I don't need to watch another movie as long as I live. That's
Exactly. And that's not happening. Let's see. Cat in the Hat. You mean Tuscany? I wanted to see that. Solo Mio. I ended up seeing. That's definitely it's a chick flick, but it's a pretty solid movie. I'm a huge Kevin James fan, so I definitely want to watch that one.
for horror movies, I don't really watch them anymore, but Hokum looks like it's probably pretty good.
Hokum?
Yeah. A reclusive novelist, Adam Scott, visits a remote Irish inn and is consumed by tales of an ancient witch hunting the honeymoon.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like a pretty good one. I love this Irish tales like that, man.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
Bob Odenkirk. Nah, that don't look good.
Yeah.
I saw Bob Odenkirk and I was like, well, let's check that out. I heard they're supposed to be making another Pacific Rim movie, a good one. I mean,
Really?
there's like 3 of them out, but there's only one good Pacific Rim movie so far. So I don't know if the new one's going to be any good or not. Let's see what's
deep
in theaters.
You got me deep diving into these old movies. I'm trying to see which ones I've seen. I saw Wicked. Or Wicked 2, or whichever one.
I can't do musicals, man.
Yeah.
People say they don't, but the original Alice in Wonderland was a musical, but
Mhm.
it still don't. I was a kid when I watched that,
Right.
Get Out.
Shout out to Ashley, just 2 guys. Yeah, we're here. We got a comment. Johnny said, "You think Doomsday is going to be good, Johnny?"
Yes, 100%. And I think the new Batman movie is going to be pretty good too. Even though I don't like what's his name, sexy vampire is Batman, but
Yeah.
the sparkly vampire. But I think that it will be far more improved over the last one.
Mm-hmm. I'd watch it. I'm excited about it. But yeah, I've seen it. I mean, look, I've seen a couple of these. I'm excited. Like the ones that I've seen have been good.
Yeah.
Just
That's
2 guys.
us. Yeah, I do think Doomsday is going to be great. But we don't know what it's going to do at the theaters because the theaters aren't really selling out billions of dollars like they were before the COVID happened.
Well, especially when you can wait like sometimes not even 2 weeks, and then the movies are in streaming. Like Shelter, I remember it was still in theaters, in some theaters, and it ended up streaming, and I was like, wow. I mean, I liked it.
Well, Michael's still at the theater, ain't it?
Yeah. See, there's one more. It has zero build-up though, and Endgame was pretty bad.
I have no interest in Crime 101 with Thor.
So, all right. So that's the other one that I saw, and I love Halle Berry.
I do too.
But I mean, no, that, you know what? It wasn't Shelter. It was Crime 101 that I told my dad to watch, and he said that took too much time. That's too slow. Yeah, that one. I got the overall. I liked the movie in general. I can see now how it would be perceived as too slow. But I was definitely a fan of that.
We mean zero build-up. It's got plenty of build-up through Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts movie. That's all leading to this, man. Plus, it's all. Who's not going to watch Robert Downey Jr. back as a bad guy? Come on, man. Dr. Doom? Jeez. But yeah, I mean, it's not for. I get it. Marvel movies and stuff aren't for everybody, but I liked Endgame, actually. I thought Endgame kind of took too long to get to it, though.
Yeah.
All those, 12 movies before you even get to the Thanos version of it.
You had to set up what the end game was. I don't know. I didn't watch. I'm waiting for another good sports movie. Okay.
I can't watch sports movies because I always know how they end. Tell me you don't know how a sports movie is going to end.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one that I did see. What's the one with was it with Woody Harrelson, where he was in charge of the team, the team with the guys with disabilities?
Yeah, that had a long. Sorry, I was answering a question.
Oh, you're good. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. I get it. It did have but that was. I think that's what gave the world comic book hero fatigue. Because they had to watch each movie in order to get to the
build up
point to know what was going on, and Marvel's trying to change that so that there's a little build up through a couple of movies, and then you get a payoff. Spider-Man's going to be a big build up to this too. By the way, the new Spider-Man that's coming out. And come on, you gotta watch Spider-Man, dude.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man. I've seen those.
Now
the most
Hulk
recent one,
the Hulk and Punisher in it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good.
Now the one they did. What was the last one they did with the poster that's on your wall?
Venom.
Yeah.
Last Dance.
Yeah, that's the one. I think that's the last one I saw.
Venom movies, they haven't reached. Since Sony is still in charge of Venom and stuff, it's kind of like, how the Sony movies kind of like destroyed Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
They had something that could really be really good, and then they just made it stupid. That's kind of what Venom's done. They've done with Venom.
Yeah, I didn't.
He's coming over.
Interesting to see. Yeah, it was interesting to see. I want to see how they continue that, but yeah. But I've been saying that's the last one I've seen. That's the last Spider-Man I've seen.
So, I really like Tom Holland, but this is going to be. I'm pretty sure. Okay, because Doomsday is going to have Battle World included into it. Okay, and that's two separate plot lines in the same movie. So and there's going to be a continuance of that. So that's going to be an amazing movie right there. And you have no idea what Battle World or any of this stuff has to do with anything.
I don't know.
In other words, you're going to have like every superhero imaginable out there on the screen. So, all right, what's next?
It's funny. I see Fantastic Four though. I watched Fantastic Four. I watched that like twice. I like that movie.
Yeah.
You know, I
This,
thought that movie was
and it's
dope.
also bringing the X-Men into it.
Right.
Back
You know,
home to
so I
Marvel.
dug that. Yeah. So I've watched them, and like I've watched Batman. I've watched Fantastic Four. I watched Spider-Man. So I've seen a couple of them, but I just can't get into the deeper series. That's why I never was a big Star Wars fan, and I can't like I really wanted to see what the newest one, like the Mandalorian and Grog or whatever, just because it looked like funny. It looked cool, but I just never really got into all of those. We got another comment, Johnny.
Yeah, Secret Wars is going to be. That one's either going. I got to get my timeline right in my head here. Either Secret Wars is going to be the next movie behind that concludes the storyline, and starts the next phase, or I think that's what it's going to be. Either that, or I'm confused with the Battle World thing, and the Battle World is going to be the second one, and the Secret Wars is going to take place in this. But I don't think that's true. I think it's Secret Wars is after Doomsday. Deep Water. Oh my God, they did another Deep Water.
Mm-hmm. I think I saw the original of that one.
A group of international passengers en route for lost. I'm done with the open water stuff, man. Nope. You can keep the sharks. I'm not in Florida.
So then, okay, but so then, how do you feel about
I used to surf, man. I used to surf and seen sharks all the time, and never crossed my mind to be worried about them.
Oh, yeah,
but
even after Jaws, because you were there right when Jaws first came out, like the original.
Yeah, Jaws didn't bother me. We didn't have a whole lot of great whites in Florida at the time. They are now because the waters are changing.
Yeah.
No, Florida's such a shark attack capital of the world that it's getting new sharks. We got one that's a resurrected shark that hasn't been seen in years. That's almost as big as the great white. That's out there off the coast of Florida, and a new supersized hammerhead. So
nice. Love the hammerheads.
Do you?
big fan.
How'd you like to be?
Well, that's because there used to be a TV show. I'm a big dinosaur fan, so any of the Jurassic Parks I absolutely love. There used to be a cartoon called Dino Riders, and one of the characters was Hammerhead. He was on the evil side. So don't ask me how it makes sense.
I don't know. It's like Thundercats, man. I used to be a big Thundercats fan.
It came out right around that time. Yeah. So big fan of those. Pressure.
Didn't you say something about pressure earlier? The D-Day thing?
Yes. I'm tempted. I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna download that because like you said, we're not going out, we're not doing anything for the 4th. We're not, if anything, I'll watch a historical documentary on what was really going on in 1776.
This ain't 1776 though, it's World War II D-Day.
No, I know, but yes. But yes, Johnny.
Basically about Eisenhower.
Yeah, it's about, and what I really like is that Doomsday Pressure is basically about how they were trying to get it in on the 6th, but then they brought this guy that was there to basically predict the weather to figure out if it was going to be good, and they had to have the weather be perfect for it that day because apparently didn't they try to go before that or something? And
yeah,
got slaughtered.
Then Eisenhower decided, you know what? Or was it Eisenhower or was it Roosevelt? Who was the president? I think it was Roosevelt that said, no, let's use the no, it was Eisenhower. He was the general. Let's use the weather as a cover because nobody's going to expect us to come in there.
Right.
Yeah. That's how it went. Yeah, you're right. It's You can buy it now for $24.99 or rent it for $19.99.
Mm-hmm.
Notice, hey, I'm sorry, but they've done away with the pennies, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's with the 99 cents on everything.
Right. Just give me a whole dollar. Just make it $1 on exact.
Yeah.
And a lot of places you can't even go use money. You can't even go use cash or if you do, you have to have exact. You have to have the exact thing. But it's like, dude, I'm not gonna do a 99 cents. I'm not bringing 99 cents in there. Like, come on, man.
Not unless they bring back the 99 cent Big Mac.
God, man. And that, bro, that was like the 80s. That was not that long ago.
80s?
Yeah,
That's
it was
when you were born, right?
Yeah, okay. All right, Johnny. Yes, yes, it was. Come on.
Well, they got a bundle of the Ready or Not.
Is that one out?
Yeah.
Where is that one at?
I don't know.
Wait,
This is where I collect my movies at right here.
check Ashes. Check the
Avatar's got a 3-movie bundle. Yeah, they were.
Ashes. How old are you, man? How old are you? There was a day. There was a time, and McRibs were cheap as crap too, man.
Oh yeah, they were. They came out as a 99 cent.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
Before your time, back in another time and dimension. They were 99 cents.
So
He also had salad at McDonald's.
Ash,
You
what
knew that.
are you looking forward to at the theaters? Or anything?
Actually, what is coming out? Did we look at that?
That's what I was just doing.
Oh, that's what you were looking at? Well, let me look at my it's Peacock.
Obsession. Yeah, I was just talking about Obsession. That looks really good.
I want to do that.
My nephew wants to see Obsession too. It must be a younger generation thing because when I first looked at it, I was like, I don't know. And then I started thinking about the storyline to it. That actually does sound pretty good.
Well, somebody said, and maybe this is something different. Somebody said it was something like Fatal Attraction, almost like a revamped version of that.
It kind of sounds. It's a basic description, man. So I can't really tell by it. Let me see.
Let me see.
I love boosters. That would be you.
What's that?
One wish Willow to win his crush's heart. A hopeless romantic finds himself getting exactly what he asked for, but soon discovers that some desires are not worth it. I guess I could click on the. If I had this set up, I'd turn the trailers on. We could watch trailers.
Can we put? I don't think we can do that on here though. So Minions is out. Minions and Monsters. Obviously, Toy Story is becoming the new Fast and Furious. Young Washington is coming out tomorrow. Supergirl, Obsession.
I still want to see Supergirl.
Oh yeah,
Lobo, man, gotta see Lobo, dude.
It looks fun. It looks fun. Disclosure Day. That's the one where I think like the aliens.
Yeah, the aliens. Yeah, I want to see that one.
Yeah. Master of the Universe, Mandalorian and Grogu. I want to see that one.
Well, I don't have them on mine yet, so they're not at the theater yet, are they?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think. I think that's all the new ones. I know Jackass is coming out with their last little.
God, give me a break. Johnny Knoxville, come on, dude.
Right,
really?
Right. Was never really a fan before, but yeah, that's it. I haven't seen anything else. Stop That Train, apparently. But yeah, Master of the Universe, I definitely want to see. Young Washington, I'm curious, but I want to see how historically accurate that thing's going to be. Because I got a real issue if it's not historical. The live action Moana, I want to see that.
With The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they already do a live action Moana?
I don't think it was live action. I think it was cartoon. If they did, I didn't see it. But the other one with Matt Damon, what is it? Is that the Odyssey?
The Odyssey. Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah. Is
I haven't seen that yet.
Damon?
Yeah, Matt Damon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
That
think,
one,
I
that one
think,
was really good.
Spider-Man. Tom Holland. I think he plays his son in that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I would definitely want to see that one. Yep. Spider-Man, The Big New,
This
Super
looks-
Troopers 3. Oh my God. Tell me they're not doing this. Fast and Furious 25th anniversary. Okay. Snap.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Over Your Dead Body.
Goat for $1 ticket. Yeah, Goat's a great movie. So let's see the Animal Farm.
Is it? I haven't seen.
Go, oh yeah.
I
My
do
God.
like-
Johnny, I am not lying to you when I say this. I went to the theater and saw, okay, mind you, tickets were free for me because I had the membership. But I went to the theater and saw Goat at least 10 times. I thought it
Yeah, I agree.
I
But
don't know,
I like the
Mando is-
clips I saw from Mando, and I know it's considered a bust for Star Wars right now, but I'm still
Yeah.
going to watch it. I'm going to buy it probably.
So it's same here, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never been somebody that got into Star Wars at all in any capacity. I just never got on board, never did. But I saw this preview in the theater, and I was really intrigued. It really kind of started growing on me, man. So
Besides,
I
Pedro
kinda
Pascal,
wanna
man.
see- yeah,
Super
I want to
bad.
see this. I want to see it. I know it's not in comparison to all the other ones. I know it's not, great or whatever, but this one I want to see, man. So never too late to start.
And it's not slowing Star Wars down because they're making a new movie that's going to continue another. What's it called? Another 3 movies. What's 3 trifecta?
Yeah,
Whatever. Trilogy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Another trilogy. They're starting a whole new series that starts right after. Not Solo. The last Star Wars movie that came out, the girl was everybody's disappointment. Whatever.
Yeah.
She can't be his daughter. I mean, she can't carry on. He's got to be his daughter or some shit like that or whatever. Anyhow, I want to see the next trilogy coming out. I don't know if I'll make a big issue to go see it, or well, I won't go see it. Period. But to buy it, but I'll watch it when it comes out. It's kind of like mandatory now. I've got 50 years involved in Star Wars.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. So I might.
I don't watch all the cartoons and all the other fillers shows and stuff like that, but I did enjoy Mandalorian. So
yeah, we'll see how it goes. I definitely would like to check that one out. But 2 other movies that were in there: Animal Farm, which is more of a cartoon-ish, with
Sheep Detectives.
Sheep Detective is what I want to see. That one's already out, I believe. I think that one's out on like Prime. My dad was watching that the other day.
GT6. I don't play games no more, dude. My nephew does.
I might. I don't know. They're starting to. I don't know if you've seen this, Ash. This is going to be, I believe, the first game where they're selling the box, but they're not selling the CD. So they're going away from selling CDs. I know. I just picked up on the early release the new college football that's out, and that one I already just got on the console. I didn't even buy the actual DVD, or the actual game. But yeah, they're selling it without a CD. I haven't played GTA in a while. I'm more into I played Red Dead Redemption, which is basically you're a cowboy.
Yes, everybody's played that but me.
I love Johnny. I actually think
I watched my nephew play it. He would stream it and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd watch that and shit. And I really loved that game, but I never did.
Johnny,
I never got a console to play it with. So
you can get it on. You can play it on your computer. If I'm not mistaken.
I was really into Gran Turismo pretty heavy because I love building cars. So.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I saw
Yep.
that. I think I posted that in my entertainment group.
Yeah. They're getting rid of it in 2028. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. So I mean, that's where we're going. I just need them to get to the place, and maybe this is the next console, but I need them to get to the place where I can play all of the old games on this console, because there's a lot of games. I'm very select with a certain few, but there are certain games that I'll play forever. And there's a couple games that I wish they would throw onto the new
What are you on
Xbox
right now?
or-
Are you on your laptop, phone, or what?
I'm on my laptop right now, but the gaming, as far as I'm playing on the Xbox.
I have a Victus. I can play games on my laptop. I just got to get the Bluetooth controller.
Yeah,
So
if you
with
play,
it. I can't do it like that. I can't do the keyboard thing.
if you have like the Xbox or PS, like through Microsoft, or you get on there and you download that, I'm pretty sure you can play. My brother, I have an older brother that's he's 65. He plays on his computer. He has either has a gaming laptop or a console, or not a console, but a desktop. But he's able to play. He has a wireless controller. He's able to play like Madden and stuff like that. So I think you are able to. So
I would like to. I don't know if they've even got Gran Turismo out anymore.
oh, they definitely do, Johnny.
Do
They
they?
definitely do. I just saw when I was looking through because they have this thing called Game Pass where, you pay something like 15 a month or something like that, and you get to play all these games. So they definitely have it.
Cool.
So
Covered movies pretty much. Any TV shows that you're into?
I mean, I've been going back to some of honestly, since I've been down here, I've been on a real Dateline 2020.
Oh, remember
kick.
our first Entertainment Tonight show that you were on with me? We were discussing that, dude, and I was like, that's what I was into at that time, and you were like, Kat gets into it, but I'm not like
She loves them, and I didn't get into them until after the fact, because the reason why I didn't get into it is because within like 5 minutes she would already say, that person's not there, so they're the ones who did it. And I was like, you just killed it. You just killed the whole story. Like, what are we doing? Now I'm sitting here watching it like, oh man, what's happening? Which was funny that when I had the situation with my car, to when they got in the car, the cop came over and she was like, there's a footprint. And both me and my dad both rushed to the window like, oh my goodness, all these detective and mystery shows we watch and we didn't see the footprint. Oh, we're terrible. We're terrible. What are we doing?
Oh man. Yeah, and all the red herrings that they throw out. Yeah, and when they do those ID shows and stuff like that, they're always showing it in a different timeline than what it's actually happened, right?
Yes.
That way it keeps the suspense going and stuff. They do it it even says right on the thing that these things didn't always happen in the order that it was being shown for dramatic purposes. Because you sit there and you go, they're doing all this. Why haven't they looked at the video feeds?
Right.
And that's like the first thing they do, but they don't want you to know that. They want you to drag it out. So
right. You realize it has to be an hour show, so you can't solve it in 15 minutes.
Exactly.
So. But I hate the ones that are like, they bring you all the way to the end and they're like, they went back to court and then they came back and now next week, you know what I mean? It's like, no, don't drag it out. Don't do that.
I don't like the unsolved mysteries because I want an ending to my story.
Exactly. That's why I stopped watching that, because I was like, don't leave me hanging. I need to know what happens.
I haven't really been watching anything. The last thing I really watched was Daredevil. No, I watched stuff since then too. I've watched the conclusion of The Boys. Yeah, I wasn't that impressed. Boys after the second season really didn't impress me. I just was watching it to be watching it, But
honestly, I'll go back and watch old stuff. Like I've been on a King of Queens kick because I love Kevin James and Leah Remini.
I'll be honest, since the World Cup's been on, I've been watching reaction videos a lot.
Yep. That's the other thing. I watch a lot more YouTube now than I actually do actual TV.
Yeah.
So I'll
And
watch
it's
clips
like-
and stuff like that.
I've got my TV paused right now. I have to have it for the backlight and my eyes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But and it's a habit just to have it on. I'm not watching anything.
Yeah.
It's just sitting there paused all damn day long while I'm sitting here watching reaction videos or doing this.
Same here.
Or, Yeah.
Same here, Johnny. My TV, I have my TV kind of plugged in and it'll come on at certain times just because I normally sleep. Like I'll fall asleep to some show or something like that. Messes me up sometimes because it depends on what I'm watching. If I watch something crazy, then I'll start dreaming about it. But other than that, like I'll keep it on just because. And but a lot of stuff I'm watching now is for obvious reasons. Anything that's going against certain people, certain
yeah, I know.
certain or a lot of historical stuff. I'm fascinated with the Civil
I've got
War.
I've
Love
got
that.
all the PBS stuff.
Yes,
There's
yes,
some really good documentaries in there. I love them.
yes. I will go back and watch back on those things. I'm trying to think. Any old, I do all old sports games. Like I'll re-air games that have happened years ago and watch those. Or just like you, like what you're saying, you watch your cousin. Like sometimes if I'm playing and it's like, oh, how do I get through this? Now I'll go watch, somebody else, see if they're playing. Sometimes I'll watch stuff because Alex will be playing. Alex Loosemore, he'll be playing on his Twitch channel. I'll watch that.
See, I can't. I tried to log into Twitch because a couple of my guys are on there and stuff, and I just can't create a username. Every username that I try to put up there is taken. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm working with a weakened memory here, so I have to have certain key phrases and shit in it that I can remember.
Can you not do your name? Can you not do like Dean?
No, I've tried my name and
tried that, yeah,
1,000 different friggin' ways, man. It's like, nope, that's taken. Well, how many of me is there?
Right.
Buccaneers are excited about Ruben Bain Jr. head of trading camp. Tampa Bay Buccaneers were related to select Ruben Bain, number 15 overall. There's a pop up there I just got.
Good old.
Yeah, I knew we were related. Now let's get on with the season, man.
Yeah, God, so long. It's closer than it's been.
The travel thing with us. We had the Tales from Driver's Side.
Mm-hmm.
I watch a lot of travel videos and stuff, and the British coming over, the English coming over here, and the Irish coming over here, and the Scots coming over here. Those reactions are blowing up, and I'm like, I love the national parks, but they're not the only parks out there, people. There's a lot of places in this country you need to see too, besides Yosemite, Texas, and give me a break with the Texas barbecue. Crazy, Texas barbecue is good. I ain't gonna lie, it is. It's not the best, dude.
Yo,
you want the best barbecue? Kansas City is the best barbecue, hands
Were
down.
you on that live when I had my buddies from Texas were sitting here saying, "Yo, Texas is the best." I was like, "Yo, it's not even better than North Carolina." What are you talking about?
North Carolina, Florida, Texas, Kansas City, though, man. That barbecue, they live and breathe their barbecue, dude. You can't. Right. It's Texas.
I was like, look, y'all love your stuff, and that's respect. I can dig it. No disrespect, but maybe it can't. Nobody can really have that real judgment because everybody is biased.
You want to know how to judge barbecue? Yeah, you have to be a fan of the sport. Yeah. Who tailgates what food? Kansas City is known for their fucking barbecue nationwide in sports.
That's true.
Like I don't. Although that doesn't always work because I can't stand Cincinnati chili. Yeah. That's just chili mac. That's all that is. Give me a break with that shit. I like chili mac, but don't compare that to like New Mexico chili or Arizona chili or anything like that, man. Get out of here with that shit.
Yeah.
You guys gonna have to leave me alone. I'm gonna have to turn this off here a second. Oh, where's my thing? Media asset.